Alright, so, this is a nice little tour of a video game that, and I'm going to be looking at its Gothic elements, Dark Souls. Hi everybody, there might be some references thrown in this presentation. I probably started, and I'm probably yelling at myself to hurry up and get with the point already, and I probably did my introduction of the topic before this, so hopefully you enjoyed a couple of the references and stuff. I ain't got time. I can't really use the language I want to say. Yeah, Dr. Daddy Mac. Yeah, whatever. My YouTube channel, Dr. Daddy Macaroni. But, you know. I ain't going to show you my Xbox Live name because I know some of you might tell your friends, yo, man, this cool crazy cat, man, he was freaking hilarious in class, man. Yeah, check the channel out. But, you know, they come to this channel, they're going to know my Xbox Live name. They're going to bother me. This is in the dark roots of somewhere. I was supposed to. I should have went here. Where is a good Gothic element? I was thinking about going to the first level, but I have to do all this stupid nonsense. Let's just go into. What should I do? What should I do? Where should I go? Where should I go? Okay, so Gothicism is typically talked about in, like, you know, dark senses and stuff. And in this little tour, you can tell this is all decrepit. Bunch of crows. It's not enough. That's not a nice, very nice bird. Giant crow for some strange reason. Giant creatures. Giant bodies. There are some voices that. What the fuck is that thing? No. Oh. I meant. I mean, what the frack? What the frack is that thing? No swearing. This is educational, son. We ain't got time for that. All right. Swearing is bad. Okay. One really cool thing about the Gothicism in this game. Oh, wait. Oh, I know exactly where to go. Stop it. Each of you, stop it. I got this. This is not flying off the cuff. This is not off the cuff at all. This is focused. Nice little focused. It's 2 minutes in. 2 minutes into this. Nothing's gone down. I wonder if I'm going to have to put a transcript for each of this. I'm just going to say video looked at. Look at video. Brian rambles on for 15 minutes. Bam. Look at that. Look at that view. Now, one thing I noticed early on about Gothicism, really large tendencies to hide terrible, tragedies, yes. This game's story pretty much takes place way before the game actually takes place. A terrible tragedy befalling a once great kingdom. It's all spooky and stuff. It's all nasty. That's a demon. Like that. That castle looks very nice. You know, you want to live in that castle. Sort of like in a few of these things. In a few, Dracula probably had a nice castle if the sun were ever to shine on it. And also, oh gosh darn it, the Bloody Chamber. Very nice. Very shiny. Very, very good. It's a big house. It's a nice house. It's the best house. As the GOP frontrunner in the year 2016 for most of it would say, Mr. Donald J. Trump. It's a very nice house with the best house here. It's a very big castle. Walt Disney looking like. Very nice. Each one has a terrible dark secret. Ironically, also another thing I've noticed that is also in this game, and another Gothic element, is the virginal glass door. Actually, let me explain what I meant by the first one. In that nice golden city that I was in just now, it's actually dark all the time. It's actually night. The sun god or whatever put up this fake illusion to keep its people, you know, at bay, to make it seem as though everything is all right, but it's not. It's eternally night there. It's just another spooky, stupid illusion. Ironically, the virginal girl next door is actually the player, and that they're being manipulated by someone's terrible scheme to pretty much sacrifice myself, basically kill myself. And other virginal girl, and there actually is a virginal girl, her, as you can tell, nothing's really, it's all depressing. That's another thing about Gothicism, it's always depressing. No matter how beautiful something is, there's always a weird dead sense about it. And this girl is enacted upon in a plot to murder her. And I killed the killer. Typically, what happens is she dies on everyone's first playthrough. They don't know that, well, she's going to be killed, obviously. I've beaten this game, like, a lot. At least 5, 6, 7, 8 times, so I pretty much know a lot. This is going great. It's going great. Very, very good. Very high production value. But yeah, this girl is murdered, but I saved her by killing another guy. And if you actually go with the whole quest line where you let her get killed, you're able to bring her back to life, but once again, it's somewhat pointless. Still, you know, sad and depressed about it. This snake-looking thing is ironically a serpent, and I think it's a reference. That's another thing that Gothicism likes to do, is reference the Bible a lot. And this serpent, as you can probably guess, tricks you into believing that sacrificing yourself is the right thing to do, but it turns out that he's working and colluding with another snake to, you know, cut the wheat from the chaff, or the chaff from the wheat. And that's a couple of elements of Gothicism in Dark Souls. There's a few darker areas, you know, there's some spooky, scary skeletons over here in this graveyard. Also, this is zombies, I forgot. Yeah, these guys are undead. My main character is undead. Whenever I die, I'm forever cursed to go back to a bonfire that I was just at. And ironically, it resets the time from when I died. For example, it's a nice little gameplay element. Come here, come here. Oh, it's all nice and bloody and stuff. Random death. Alright, oh no, what have I done? Talk about stupid, random, dumb curses. Yeah, that's exactly, ironically, yeah, this is it. That's the dark sign, the branding of the Curse of Undead. Oh my god, it's a Berserk reference. More Gothic literature. But hopefully you enjoyed the to be continued memes. That meme is a reference to a show that has several Gothic elements to it. It's quite bloody and visceral. And the main antagonist, or at least the main antagonist in 2 versions of the series, his name is Dio, and he's a vampire. But hopefully you enjoyed this little example. I plan to make it funnier, but unfortunately, you know, life is hitting. And I'll show one more game. Resident Evil 4. Nah, see? I'm back. I don't know how to... I don't know. I haven't played this game in so long. Alright then, this is somewhat Gothic. This is clearly more Gothic, at least in our minds. It reminds me more of Sherlock Holmes. Ooh, being watched when you're not watched. And, oh, well, yeah, this time you're a special agent officer guy looking for the president's daughter. So the stupid plots that we'd always see in Gothicism is always there. And the heroes, the villain doesn't make any sense. And I probably won't remember to say this, but I do like how it kind of does a Dracula thing with the other, you know, like, oh, it's a different culture, we don't really understand it, it's spooky. Oh, and you're looking for the president's daughter, who is the virginal young girl with the evil man. Oh, that's kind of spooky, I forgot about that. Also, at the beginning of every, the start of every story is built on atmosphere building. Always felt better, and I think it was always because they were trying to build an atmosphere. Sometimes they get a little too comfortable. I think. Here it is. This is also some good Gothicism going on right here. Oops. Random villagers. And, of course, random killing of innocent civilians. Well, not really innocent civilians, but random cop officers or just random characters. And this is also somewhat spooky. Somewhat religious symbolism and superstition. That's another thing. There's a heavy critique of pretty much all religion, not just Catholicism. Like in Gothicism. I understand that they think that some things are holy, and typically they're chastity, but in particular their chastity. But there's a lot of surrounding mystery towards certain superstitions. As though, you know, the religion's overruled by something else. And we just only have a picture, a piece of the puzzle with Christianity and whatnot. I didn't get to broadcast a little bit how silly the situation can get in Resident Evil. And adding to their Gothicism. And how ridiculous. Like 3 guys being able to push something like that? And just randomly waiting here? Secret passages. There you go. Randomly meeting super important people. Just happened to be in the nick of time. Relevant to the story. Settle homoeroticism.
You?
This is where the random curse kind of starts to come into effect, and you all see like the disgusting nature of it. Seems like a man with a lot in his mind. Hey, sounded Baskervilles. All right, everybody, meet the virginal princess next door of the hour. Let's see the man of the hour. Here he is. Stupid dumb Salazar. Plotting to use the... Sadler, sorry. Salazar is a little Napoleon midget. Anyways, he's the last little thing. He wants to take over the United States by making her his daughter, the daughter of the president. That's Ashley in the orange over there. A zombie. It makes sense. It's meant to be cheesy, not really taken serious. It's like an action movie. But yeah, those are the gothic elements. There's some more, but it'd be pretty much repeating itself. You know, like crazy nonsense, random violence. You know, and I'd honestly say, you know, the gore is just as you get desensitized to it as time goes on, and the same would go for the gothic novels. But I guess that's it. Take it away, me. Hopefully you have something funny to end it on. You've just been rambling for the past 15 minutes, trying to make something up. You've had 2 weeks. You've had months to get this done, and you're doing it the night before. Yeah, I told on you. Yeah, I told on. But yeah, that's pretty much Resident Evil 4. At least their gothic elements and how they set things up.